Okay, so today I'm going to be revisiting a game that I've not played in a very long time. And this is actually a remake of this game, that is Panzer Dragoon. And for anybody who had the Sega Saturn, they would remember how awesome this game is. And it's been a while since I played this, but let me tell you, if you were a Saturn owner, Panzer Dragoon was just one of those that just blew you away. The graphics were absolutely incredible. The music, just everything about this game just really screamed next generation at the time. And this was one of those early titles that really showed the power of the Sega Saturn. For anybody who was a Sega Saturn owner, they were definitely proud to have this game. I know I was just very proud. I couldn't wait to just show this off to any of my friends, like, check this out. It's unbelievable. And this remake is, honestly, it is incredible. It brings back so many things of the original, but it improves upon it in terms of obviously the graphics. But everything else, this feels so much like the original, which is a great thing. And there were definitely sequels to this. There was Panzer Dragoon Zui, and there was also a RPG game. Oh man, and that one was really difficult to get. Now Panzer Dragoon Zui, I did enjoy that one. But there's just something about the original that just, really made it an experience, a once in a lifetime experience is what I'm saying, because of the fact that it was a really big part of the Sega Saturn's history. And the Panzer Dragoon Saga, the RPG, I really didn't play that much because honestly I didn't have it. My friend had it, my best friend had it. That was a very rare game actually. They didn't really do that well. And Sega invested a lot of money into it. Now there was other Panzer Dragoon games. There was Panzer Dragoon Orta on Xbox. That was pretty awesome. But once again, the original for me, it's always going to have a special place in memory for me. And like I said, it's been quite a while since I played this, so I'm not that great at it anymore actually. Oh man, but the team that did this, incredible job. You could tell that there's a lot of love and care for the original here, the team. Seems like they were definitely huge fans of the original. Oh man. And the Sega Saturn, it was definitely not known to be a 3D machine, and so the fact that they were able to produce these type of graphics, or back then, amazing graphics for the Sega Saturn that was 3D but also 2D, was absolutely incredible. So hats off to the team back then for producing that. And I'm really glad they did this remake. And honestly, I don't know how successful this remake, whenever it's released, but I'm very thankful for the development team to actually do this for all the fans like myself of the original series. Wow, they just did a spectacular job here. And the music just, oh man, just brings me back. Music plays a big role, I think, in any game, but for this one, it's just spectacular. Man, what an experience. And it's, like I said, it's been quite a while since I played this game, so definitely not anywhere near as good as I used to be. And I wasn't all that great with this game anyway. And also, the Sega Saturn controller is just a really awesome controller. So playing this on this controller, it's not quite the same. Man, just stunning. Oh man, I'm probably gonna die in this, huh? Oh man. And Panzer Dragoon Saga, that did a lot to flesh out the story and the whole world, because it was an RPG, so there's a lot different, but it still had these action elements. And Panzer Dragoon Zui, honestly, it was a better game than the original if I thought about it objectively. And Panzer Dragoon Orta was probably the best, just pure action version of it. And since it wasn't an Xbox, you know, it had some really incredible graphics. And I don't... Oh. And you gotta remember when this came out, this was such a revelation. Being a kid, seeing this, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So this brings back so many memories for me. Oh man. And I just wish that the team that did this, you know, that they were able to have more successes. And I was really hoping that the Dreamcast was successful for a lot longer, so then maybe we could get another Panzer Dragoon on the Sega Dreamcast. That would have been incredible, having a Model 3 version of this. But in a lot of ways, the Panzer Dragoon Aorta on Xbox, that was really supposed to come out on the Dreamcast if it lasted longer. So you kind of think of it as like the Dreamcast 2. Oh man. Check out this lock-on system. Yes. Such a simple but fun game. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, but just playing this in this remake version, man, it's just really astounding how far we've come in terms of technology, graphics, and everything else. And this really did have a great story and a world that they built around this. You know what, this would have made, I think, a great sci-fi movie as well, come to think of it, you know. If it was ever super successful, I'm pretty sure there would have been a movie made for this. And who knows, there might have been one made in Japan, I don't know. And the play mechanics here, it's really cool because, you know, it wasn't just forward facing, you know, you would have to shoot side, you know, behind you. So there's a lot of things that the team did to really make this creative. And even though it was an on-rail shooter, it just felt different, you know. Mainly because of the visuals, I think, you know. And combined with the music, it just did something for me that no other game did quite that well. And you know, even though I definitely love the PlayStation, you know, there was definitely some games on the Saturn that just really made it unique, set it apart, you know. I mean, this is just one of those games that every Saturn owner had to have, in my opinion, you know. Oh man. Hey. Oh wow. I can't remember. Oh wow. Okay, so this is where you have to be really aware of what's going on and move quick. Oh man, it's just not quite the same because of those control mechanics. Yeah, I'm just switching around really fast. And one thing you have to definitely get used to is the lock-on. Especially when they're coming, the enemies are coming at you from all sides, so it's super important. Oh man. And honestly, I wish there was a fully 3D version with a lot more ways that you could go, like an open world. And I think Panzer Dragoon Saga was the closest. And I'm pretty sure Panzer Dragoon Aorta, even though they gave you more freedom, I don't remember it being a completely open world, you know, or open environment game. And I guess a lot of the appeal was the fact that it was an on-rail shooter. But I think if there were more versions or different types of Panzer Dragoon games like Panzer Dragoon Saga, I'm pretty sure it would have been completely open world with tons of environments and enemies. Man, this also reminds me of the movie Dune so much, especially when you saw those sandworm-like creatures coming out of the sand like this. And I'm pretty sure Panzer Dragoon Saga did get inspiration from Dune. Oh man, look at that. Jeez, just amazing. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. Oh man. World building in this is incredible. You really do feel like you're in a completely different world altogether, you know. Just the visuals, everything with it is just such a thrill ride. And honestly, this is like playing a sci-fi movie. You actually feel like you're in a movie. Ooh. I wonder if, like, you know, if you had like a time machine, the original developers of this game could see this version of it, you know, back then, you know. But then again, you know, the technology is always improving, so I can't imagine games in the future, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. Well, we'll be in definitely a virtual world if we're not already in one. Where is it? Uh-oh. Let me shoot this guy. Nope. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Prototype Dragon. Looks so cool. So cinematic. I don't know where it's coming from. There it is. And you have to use that radar to kind of figure out where your enemies are at. And I completely forgot about that. Man, I hardly ever just shoot him. Constantly using this lock-on feature. Yeah, this is where you do need to, like, actually shoot them. Ooh, man, so exciting. Really get your juices going, man. Yeah. Whoa. That looks so awesome. The designs on this game, next level. This also reminds me of the Dark Crystal when I think about all the creature designs and the world building here. God, I wish there would have been a movie for this. That would have been great. Alright, I'm going to play one more level. Man, I really love this game. And you know, there's definitely been remakes throughout the years, and whenever a remake is done with this much love, it's always so much appreciated. And the fact that, you know, they put so much love and care in this, it's great, you know. I really hate the remakes that just kind of like destroy a lot of what I remember about the originals, you know. Like, this one is not one of those things. It plays a lot of homage to the original. So, yeah, that's always a tricky thing whenever you're doing these type of games. You do want to, you know, give a lot of respect to the original, but also try to do something new, and that's always the hard part. I think it's most difficult when you're trying to reboot a series, you know. A remake for a lot of people like myself, you know, if you have most of the original game and then some graphics and sound upgrades, that's good enough for me, because there's a reason why we love the originals, you know. I think it's most difficult whenever you're trying to reboot a series. Whoa. Man, there's so many enemies here. Maybe I'll try it on hard mode next time. And the environments, they're so different. Even though they have this desert aesthetic, it's different, you know. So much variety here. Oh, man. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Honestly, I hope this developer makes more games. I can't remember who developed this, but if this is anything to go by, the quality work that they do, any remakes, I'll be more than happy for them to do that. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I don't know where they are. Oh, there it is. They're shooting me. Oh. Oh, man. And honestly, I don't remember a lot of these stages. It's been so long, so. Oh, whoa. God, this is crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Honestly, this is a lot harder than I remember. Or maybe I was just a lot better playing this game when I was younger. My reflexes are definitely not what it used to be. God, this game is so awesome. I'm sorry, I'm just in awe and just marveling at this and reminiscing all at the same time. Okay. I wonder how long it took this team to actually, you know, make this game, and how did they use the assets from the original, or I just wonder about that whenever they do remakes, because I know they just couldn't take the old game and just update. They actually had to build it from the ground up, but I'm just always curious about that process. And there's another thing, the enemies are so varied. Okay, come on. Oh man. And this is one of those games where, you know, you couldn't just use the turbo button, you know, because you had to track them as well. Lock on and then shoot them. Oh. Okay. I might die here, because these blades are hitting me. Come on. And I wouldn't say this is a super hard game, you know. You could probably do this whole game without dying. Just a lot of memorization, as with most games at that time. And this one, I guess you don't really need a lot of lock on. You just keep shooting. It's such a large area. Oh man, I should just just keep shooting. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. And I don't remember if there's a lot of variety of different weapons. You know, you just basically just have this shot and lock on. Okay. Whoa. I forgot that this happened. Oh wow, look at that. Look at how awesome that is. Oh. Jeez. Oh, that's it for me. Oh man, game over. Should I continue? I don't know. I have to start it over from the beginning of the stage. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Yep, that's it for me for Panzer Dragoon remake. Definitely a wonderful, wonderful, you know, trip down memory lane. It made me such a huge lover of my Sega Saturn. And it's a game that I'm so glad that has been remade and can be enjoyed by many other people in the future. So, if you have not played Panzer Dragoon, I highly recommend you check out this remake. It is available on Steam, and it's well worth your time, especially if you were a fan of the original games. So if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave in the comments area below, and I'll see you on another episode. Hey geeks, if you are a brand new creator and you simply want something easy to get you started, well, I got something for you with my Creator Starter Kit. This is a super simple step-by-step guide that's going to take you from having no channel to developing your very first YouTube channel, along with ideas, thumbnail designs, and other creator tips, including marketing. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and get started creating.